Looks like I found the river. Now, where's Gav? Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me. That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
You finished?
Enough.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we... Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest.
Oh, I plan after Blackthorn gets what he needs.
Right. Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs. Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on your beat sneaking around on your Todd.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be...
Thank you, Blackthorn.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work.
Give us a shout if you need it. Over here! Go for it! Wyvern. Impresario. Attack! This one. Soil and stone! Oh, there aren't any more of them.
What are you after? Much obliged. Thanks very much.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
It'll take ages to tidy all this stuff up. this.
You're finished!
From the ruins it came. Into ruin. time.
Help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised all yours? All done?
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Coin purse weighing you down. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you?
That'll do. There you go. Much obliged.
Come on. Faster! You deserve a rest. Can't let her think I'm free so close to the end. Time to take the bull by the horns. Too slow.
Clive. Not Sangfordian, do you? Should last you a good while. That it? Fine.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Go on, then. You'll not find a better price than that.
How may I help you today, Clive? Here you are. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn...
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the Mithril engine, in which Mithril is burned to generate excess heat. Now, in other words, this is where our...
You commit. Where would I...
yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. It's...
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
I'll...
Can I go on a special errand?
From the tailorable, but worthless. It's not... That's the crystal.
Faster!
Oh, there you are, Sid. The, ruins are...
Of course. Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go. Give me thunder! Slow. Nice try. Get him. Go for it. This one. Too slow. Over here! This one. Go for it! The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid!
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed.
All right.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? All done?
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd have thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
It hasn't been.
Thanks to Sid, the noble visited.
Harpocrates.
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. What are these?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it, as you can imagine. She's struggling.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the...
Perhaps. It is not a different material she requires, but a different...
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine. At timber and steel, and yet we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have, but Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obolus complains that without a constant supply of... pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flame. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragons.
So if we could recreate...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obolus. I shall speak to them if you would not.
Thank you.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. So, Clive, who will accompany...
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of...
Garlic. Conch shells? Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's...
Though these items make certain...
Well, I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance.
All right.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research. Now, where's Talia?
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Need to stock up
Won't
on
have you
these.
spot.
There you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But
All right. What shall I look for?
let's see now. Why don't you meet me by the gate when you've got...
Buy, sell, or be gone. And
There's two. How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that?
What can I interest you in today? I hope it's to your liking.
That should do it. Hopefully Talia's finished too.
All only whatever.
Fresh cuts! Come! You'll not find a bruised...
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting. But we're not in too much of a rush. Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supply. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it... Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. Thank you, Taya.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all. Well, I think I ought to get these ingredients back to Tomes so he can make up. I'll meet you back at the hideaway.
All right.
I heard you the first time.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the Moondew. How's work on the shield?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part, I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing. And now that we have all the ingredients...
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions.
What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardol.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you.
Right then. Jill, could you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at... A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the Moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of a plot, followed by a rigorous process of testing and perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of...
Leave it to me. Thank you. Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Oh, I'm never drinking.
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised? Best of luck out there, Sid.
I think Mid might need some help.
Sorry to keep you waiting, but you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is on...
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking. Harpocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shield.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank me.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together to the Black Hammer.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is going to require some precision walloping.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins... That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice. In a world where we're not just trying to survive.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about that?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his...
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is...
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Nick told me she was building a ship.
All right, Clive. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting. No excuses now, though.
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished.
She said that? In those...
She did, yeah.
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? She'll probably be halfway to Canva, but...
Mid.
Is that the thing Toes held?
Obolus.
Yep. In a boat. You in a hurry at all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed. Got some... But anyway, I was on my way up. Got a letter. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention...
What tidings, Uncle? Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed?
Well, but next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before...
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Whatever, just like when we built this. Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sure. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regard.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us. She's got some things to take care of, but...
I hope she's telling the truth. Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the Lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. Not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you. But we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot! There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav?
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Is that the thing Tomes helped him?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
I think Mid might need some help.
Well. Here, Sid.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me make. Lovely bit of kit. Probably. Someone not gave you something. Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass. And all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Fly, Ambrosia. So what do you think?
How nice.
They have a hideaway of their own.
And if you ever want to see it again, make it. Nice try.
We've done the Republic a service.